Miami Town Cemetery, Lick Road. These two are just a couple of the sites in southwest Ohio that have very chilling urban legends attached to them. One is an unknown spirit that wanders the tombstones, waiting to scream at whoever catches her gaze. The other is a helpless woman that was brought to her terrible demise, and now haunts the bridge where she was slaughtered. My name is Ryan Steigerwald. For years, the paranormal had always interested me. After years of hearing about ghost hunting but never tried it, I decided that for an entire weekend, myself and my three friends, Jordan Eastham and Chris and JD Laffer, would pack our cameras, microphones, and flashlights to try and discover evidence of spirits in the southwest Ohio area. These are our findings. The following is a complete recollection of data discovered at two separate sites. It has not been doctored in any way. Warning, some images may be disturbing for some viewers. We first started on Friday, May 15th in Miami Town Cemetery. The legend behind Miami Town Cemetery is that at night, a little girl dressed in all white wanders the cemetery, and if she is disturbed or approached, she will get scared and scream at you before disappearing. Nobody knows why the little girl does this or who she is, but since the cemetery was open to the public at night, my friends and myself thought of it as the perfect place to start our ghost hunting.
I ain't walking up by these woods, fool. I'm gonna stay right here.
I'm about to walk down here.
You guys want to go up there? We'll go over here.
We entered the cemetery and decided that splitting up would be the best way. Chris and Jordan would take the high ground while myself and JD would take the lower half. I decided to turn on my voice recorder to try and pick up any EVPs. EVP stands for Electronical Voice Phenomena, or Spirit Voices.
Is there anybody with us here right now? If you're here and you can hear me, talk right here. Say something to us. Let us know you're here.
After about 10 minutes, we recorded nothing on my audio device. Meanwhile, Chris and Jordan discovered a couple balloons that were mysteriously moving in different directions.
What happened?
No, bro. We went up there, right, and there was this balloon moving, but there's a balloon next to it. It wasn't moving. There's a flag on the other side, not moving. Just this balloon, just bouncing around. I was like, hit it a little harder, and it just stopped.
Where's it at?
Bro, it was the one, this balloon was playing like this, and like, who's playing with the balloon, and it stopped.
I want to see it. Where's the balloon at?
Yeah, it felt like footsteps were behind us the whole time.
And then this like, you see that, bro?
There's a little bit. Oh, that one's turning.
I told them to move the balloon.
As you can see in the video and hear from no feedback in the microphone, there was no wind or breeze that night, as no other balloon or flag was moving in the area.
Stop. Stop
Can
the
you
balloon.
please stop for us?
This one's doing it. Who are you? I said, who are you?
It's about here where my electronic device picks up a voice on my recorder, giving us a chilling response to Chris's question.
No, they turned the balloon toward us.
Are you human?
JD heard the EVP, but could not make it out at the time.
Keep playing with the balloon.
Did one of you guys whisper something after they asked that question? Did you say something?
I thought I heard Jordan's voice. It said something.
What's this guy's
I
name?
didn't say shit, bro.
It's a grandmother.
Yeah.
I can't read that name.
Who's here?
The next response was even more chilling, as whatever that had just made contact with us stopped moving the balloons.
Can you move that balloon back and forth over there? Can you move that balloon back and forth over there? Can you move that balloon back and forth over there?
As the balloon stopped moving and we heard nothing else, my friends and I decided to conclude our first night of ghost hunting. Was it the little girl who responded to our questions earlier? Nobody knows the identity of this spirit, so we find it interesting that she responded to Chris's question of "Who are you?" with simply the word death.
Can you move that balloon back and forth over there?
We walked away confident and proud of ourselves with what we had encountered, but we didn't realize what would happen to us the next 2 nights on Lick Road. There are several legends that haunt Lick Road. None of them have been proven true, but all of them have to do with the brutal rape and murder of a young woman named Amy. It is said that sometime during the 90s, Amy and her boyfriend came out to the end of Lick Road after their prom night. The boyfriend dragged her from the car, past the gate, into the woods where he raped and murdered her on the bridge shown here. Some legends believe that Amy was decapitated and the body was thrown into the creek below. After hearing these stories from several friends of ours, we determined that Lick Road would be the perfect place to investigate next. We showed up late Saturday night on May 16th.
Well, why does that sign say loud?
We immediately felt something off about the area. It felt so wrong that Chris and JD were too afraid to leave the car.
Bro, if I was gonna kill somebody, I'll bring him here too.
Oh my god. I just felt a chill just completely go up my spine.
Jordan and I decided to venture out on our own.
Honestly, I don't feel good about this place at all. Is there anything there?
It was right here where my voice recorder picked up a strange EVP. We raised the volume and slowed it down to properly determine what it had said.
Just wait till I finish this and we can get back to the car.
Who are you?
Just wait till I finish this and we can get back to the car.
Who are you?
Just wait till I finish this and we can get back to the car.
Who are you?
Did this spirit sense the fear coming from our friend Chris? Jordan began to get frustrated and began to taunt the spirit. Soon after that, I felt a small tug on my jacket.
I'm not scared at all.
Get back to me!
Was this Amy trying to ask me for help? Was it the spirit of her boyfriend trying to drag me to the bridge where he killed Amy? Or was it something else? We were at Lick Road for a total of 5 minutes, and we were too petrified to do any more. But we didn't want to leave the investigation like that, so we had made plans to return to Lick Road before the sun had completely set the next night on Sunday, May 17th.
Have your recorder out. What made him do this?
We began to walk up and down the bridge where Amy had been raped and killed. We had listened to the EVP of Chris's name being called by someone earlier that day, which had completely creeped Chris out.
Call my name out. I'm Chris. You called me out last night.
He was very determined to find the spirit that called him out.
Come on!
Jordan,
I'll be here all night if I have to.
I just heard something over here. Before leaving, Chris and I had heard a sound similar to crying behind these trees. Unfortunately, our recorders did not pick it up. We decided to investigate the other half of Lick Road to waste time until the sun came down so we could return to the bridge. Halfway through our investigation of the field, Chris began to sweat profusely and also claimed that he heard a disembodied laugh. At this point, Chris had begun to believe we were no longer in the presence of Amy, but in the presence of the spirit of a malevolent witch.
Are you really Amy? Or are you a witch pretending to be Amy?
There's someone else here besides Amy?
At this point, I decided to bring out my EMF detector. It is believed that spirits channel through electromagnetic waves in the air, and my detector will spike up whenever an extreme force of electromagnetic energy crosses it. While my detector spikes up to a 7, Chris and Jordan begin to taunt the spirits.
Amy's boyfriend is here. You're a bastard.
Look at this. It's up in the 4, it's usually in the 0.5 range. It's up to 5.
Chris then claims that he saw an apparition out of the corner of his eye.
I'm not trying to freak nobody out, but there was someone in white that just walked away.
Are you here, Amy?
I'm not kidding. Dude, out of the corner of my eye, something went like this. And it was white.
Are you here with us right now? Come on.
The sun had officially set, so we made our way back towards the bridge. As we were walking away, our cameraman, JD, picked up an EVP that sounds like a spirit breathing into the camera.
My EMF has gone down to like 0.5. My EMF has gone down to like 0.5. My EMF has gone down to like 0.5.
What?
Did someone just breathe into the camera? Do it again.
spiking up to a 3,
Do it.
4.
What'd you say to me?
We continued on the path back to the bridge when once again JD picked up another threatening EVP.
This is senior or junior prom.
Get on that bridge. Get on that bridge. Get on that bridge. Get on that bridge. What'd you hear?
Get out of here.
Was this Amy trying to tell us to leave her resting place? We made our way back to the bridge, but we did not stay long. It was pitch black, and the feeling of the bridge was very similar to what Jordan and I felt 24 hours earlier. As we investigated the bridge, Jordan noticed that JD's name had been carved into the guardrail, almost as if somebody had taken a long polished nail and scratched down the guardrail.
I was standing
JD?
Yeah?
Why's your name on this bridge?
Do what?
Why's your name on this bridge?
We began to wonder why the spirit trying to contact us was so drawn to JD. Becoming more and more frustrated, Chris and Jordan began to taunt and call out the spirit, this time more aggressive.
Protection over my brother Christopher. Bruh, something just went right across my stomach.
Pull your shirt up.
Suddenly, Chris began to feel a sharp pain in her stomach that caused him to crouch down.
Right here, it just went like that.
Was that already there? That mark?
Yeah, that's all it is. No, it was like that. It just went like that across my... Look, right there. 2.
What? Where?
Right there, 2 red marks.
Oh my.
He pulled his shirt up to reveal 2 scratches along his stomach.
I'm gonna go back to the car. Fucking burn.
We began to panic after that and decided to make our way back to the car so we could leave this terrible place. Unfortunately, we turned our camera off at this point, so we did not get direct footage of what happened to Jordan on our way back.
I'm going to do that cleansing that Tori taught me to do. What? Are you okay?
Hold on, dude.
Are you okay? What? Is it your back?
Yeah.
What happened? What does it feel like?
Fucking bitch, dog.
Pull up your back.
Oh my god!
Bro, what the fuck is on my back?
Oh my god, it's a mark.
Get the fuck out! I'm getting the fuck out of here!
I just got a text right then from Tori saying is everything okay?
Get the fuck out of here! Got a mark on his back.
The following images were taken from Jordan's back and Jordan's chest. Notice the large gash across his lower back and the 3 claw marks across his chest. We do not know for a fact that ghosts exist. We may never know that. There will always be skeptics in the world that try and explain the paranormal, but all we can do is share what we find and try our best to make sense of it. Whether it be a disembodied breath, a voice, or even a scratch mark, it still happened, and I can promise you that no evidence you've seen today has been tampered with in any way. The world is haunted, and it's up to us to prove it.